major differences. I just think we played better cricket at the end of the day. Our bowlers managed to bowl them out 4 out of 5 games, I think, if I'm not mistaken, except for tonight where it got a bit wet towards the end there. So we had the ability to strike throughout the series. And obviously the batters with Pathirana, we had an amazing series. Hash chipping in, Quinny. All the batters at some stage played a role in posting really big totals and also chasing down very well. So just an all-round good performance. I don't think we played the ultimate game of cricket in the 5 ODIs we played. But the confidence we have at the moment and the way we play and the brand of cricket we play carried us through, and very, very convincing 5-0 win. So I'm proud of the boys.
I think this has possibly been my best purple patch. So for me, it's learning in this process as well to understand what am I doing really well. And then after innings, make sure that I don't rely on the previous innings, what I did there, but to really start over and really know what makes it successful. Obviously there's no guarantees in life, but at the moment my blueprint of batting seems to be working pretty well, so it's just making sure that I'm very smart in the way I prepare and be ready for international cricket. And as I said at the post-match, when you are in a patch like that, it's incredibly important that you make sure you cash it, because the tide will turn again. I just got to make sure I get on top of this wave for as long as possible.
I think everyone can feel very proud of the performances. We've won some unbelievable one-day series that maybe sometimes the players don't get enough credit for. I know everyone talks about the Test series lost in India, but we also won a one-day series there, which has never happened before. They talk about the Test series lost to England. We also came back from 2-0 and won a one-day series 3-2, which has never happened before. Won 2 series back-to-back 5-0. So there's been some unbelievable performances, not to mention a one-day series win in Sri Lanka, which has never happened before. So the players have done some remarkable stuff over the last year that maybe sometimes they don't get enough credit for, because they've put in some really good performances, not just at home but away as well. And in my opinion, they deserve to be the number one-day side in the world at the moment.
We go back to New Zealand. We've got a bit of unfinished business there from the 2015 World Cup, so we're very keen to play a good cricket against a team who's also been playing well over the last while. But it definitely gives you confidence as well, being number 1 in the world. There's a reason why you are number 1 in the world. It's because you've been playing good cricket over a long period of time, and I think we deserve to be there in that spot. We desperately want to keep up what we've been doing, so very motivated to go to New Zealand and play well.
But look, it is what it is. The schedules are so tight. We've got to make sure that when we do play, that we can't be seen to be making any excuses regarding time zones and jet lag. We've got to give it absolutely everything, because we want to start the tour well. I think that's an important T20 for us.
The series we lost against Sri Lanka as a T20 team wasn't ideal. Understandably, we rested a lot of players because of the season ahead, but we still would have liked. I think we still should have won that series against Sri Lanka, even with playing a younger side. So we go to New Zealand now, where we get an opportunity where it's a once-off, and the cricket that we're playing over the last while, we're going to make sure that we carry that in all formats. And T20 will, when we play against New Zealand now, obviously everyone will be available again to play.
It's going to be a big challenge. New Zealand are playing really good Test cricket. Look, South Africa had some good results against New Zealand of late. Test series here, Test series there, one-day series here, one-day series there. Confidence is a big part of our game. So I feel the players are very confident at the moment, and if you can continually bowl in that confidence from the one days into the Test series, we've got a chance. It's going to be tough because they've got a great bowling attack. If I understand their fields and their conditions really well, but we're going to give it a full crack. We'll be competitive. We'll be there and thereabouts, and hopefully 1 or 2 things go for us. Result goes our favour.
Regarding the injury status, as you've all seen, David Miller has rejoined the squad after missing the last 3 ODIs due to a finger laceration. He required stitches to the area. We had a look at it today. It's healing well. We've removed 1 or 2 sutures, but we've left some in just for the flight, and when we get there, we'll remove the rest. So we're hoping that he'll be ready to play at least the first T20 or the first ODI. Regarding the bowlers that are on the men, Mone Morkel and Lungi Ngidi, both of them are making slow but steady progress. The plan is for them to play Momentum One Day Cup matches for their franchise, which is the Titans. I think Morne is probably going to play next week, or he's going to join up next week to play close in the week of the 17th onwards. And the date for Lungi to return to play is around about the 24th of February. If they come through that, then they'll be available for selection for the Test series in New Zealand. Obviously, Russell mentioned Van. Van picked up an ankle impingement issue during the Test series against Sri Lanka. And as a precaution, he's been rested and he wasn't considered for selection for the one-day squad or one-day team now. But we're confident he'll be ready for the Test series in New Zealand.